Okay, namaste everyone. In this video we are going to create this particular part for which you can see the dimensions are given. So we see that there are a total of 4 different cross sections here. So the first cross section is rectangle, which is visible here, length 290. The second one appears to be circle because it is hidden behind this face, which is a square. And lastly, the small one is actually a circle. So when you view this in the 3D object of this, you can see that it is visible somewhat like this. So this is the 3D part that we have to make using these dimensions. So let us proceed it. Okay, so once again, initially I'll have to select the working directory, which I will select in the folder of my name on my desktop and click OK. I'll start a new file. This is class 4B. Okay, so this will open a new file, a new part file with the default default units and settings. Once it is open, the planes are not visible, you can just enable it from here. Now let us start. So first of all, we will have to create 4 planes. Each plane should be there for a different cross section. So the first plane, for first plane, this will be enough. Now parallel to this, we need to create 3 more planes. Let us proceed. So I'll choose the plane command here, click on this plane, get it at a displacement of 175, then press OK, click OK. One more plane, so again go for datum plane, select this one which we just now created. From there the distance has to be 100, so give the value of 100, click OK. And finally there is one more plane we will need at a distance of 100 from this plane. So select that plane, click on the datum plane and choose length 100, click OK. So now you can see that there are a total of 4 planes, and in each of these planes we will have to create the different cross sections required here. So first let us go here, click on sketch instead of any other command. So click on sketch. If the view doesn't reorient itself, click on this button. Now we can see that this is not only symmetric about left and right, but also it is symmetric about up and down. So for such diagrams, it is best to keep the axis symmetric. So instead of taking a rectangle, I will choose a center rectangle. Start from here, create a rough sketch, a rough shape of that, what is required. Click the mid mouse button twice to come out of this and change the dimensions as required. So you can see the total length is 290, this 290, and the total height is 190. It is 190. With that done, let's click OK and just slightly rotate it. So you can see the first sketch that was created was in the first plane. Now the second sketch, which is over here, which is hidden here, which is looking like a circle. This is looking like a circle. So we'll have to create this on the next plane. So from here, the next plane is this one. Okay. So in this plane, we will have to create the next cross section, which is circle. So let's go ahead and click sketch once again. Click on view normal. And then click on the circle. Once again, because it is symmetric, we will have to start from the center. Click the mid mouse button and you will get the diameter. Now you can see that this square of 145, the circle is just touching it exactly, which means the diameter of the circle is exactly same as the side of this. So this has to be 140. So now we have created the second sketch. The third one is on this plane. So let me create a square, because you can see here the square has been shown. So again go for a sketch, orient it and create your square. The option I'm using is center rectangle, but while drawing I will keep this perpendicular. Which means whatever when the length changes, both the sides will remain equal. Now the side length is 145. Now click OK. With that done, the next thing is the last cross section, which is located here. So we will have to create that. This is the last plane. So select that and go for sketch. Reorient it. Draw a small circle, and the radius of the the diameter of this is 40. Now you can see that first we have a rectangle, then we have a circle. The rectangle is having 4 endpoints, 4 vertex points, and the circle is not having any vertex points. Fine. In such cases, the blend command will not work. Fine. So for creating this, we will have to use the blend command. So one by one, we'll have to select all the cross sections. So the first cross section is selected. Second one we have to select. Now when you select the second one, you can see that it is giving a term undefined. Now to solve this, what we'll have to do is, first we'll have to create 4 vertex points on this. Okay, so to do that, click on this, go to edit sketch, orient it, and we will have to use the divide command we'll have to use. So click first point, second point, third point, and fourth point. So now you can see that this circle has been divided into 4 different arcs. Now the same thing we will have to repeat for the smallest circle. So this one also should have exactly as many number of edges. So go for the 4th sketch, edit sketch. Once again, take this command, you can also reorient it. And then click again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Click OK. Now if we go for the blend command, first, then the second, has been selected. Okay, sketch the sections. First. Okay, so once all the cross sections are created and the circles also have same number of vertex points, we will have to go into the blend command. Now there are 2 options here. One is the sketched section, the other is selected section. So we want to use the selected sections. So select that option, and one by one you can select the cross sections. The first cross section is here. Then click on add, then select the next cross section. So you can see one thing here, that the vertex points, the starting vertex point for the rectangle was here, whereas the starting rectangle for the circle is coming on this side. So when things like this happen, we will have to move this over here like this. Okay, So we should ensure that the starting point of the rectangle and the starting point for the circle are aligning with themselves correctly. Then click on add once again and select the next cross section. This is appearing correctly. Then again click on add, then choose the last one. This one you can see it has become very that is because the starting point is not aligned right. So align it by dragging, change the direction to make it same as the others, and then you can click OK. All the 4 cross sections have been selected. All of them have same number of vertex points, and that's how we got this particular shape. Okay, so there is one difference when you compare this with the 3D model that is given. We can see that this is very smooth, whereas what we see here is very rigid. So let's go back to the blend edit option, and somewhere here we will have the option to make it rigid, not very smooth. Okay, so here you can see the smooth option was selected and hence it was very smooth. If you just make it straight, we see that it will appear just as we expected. Okay, when you see, compare these two and just hide the planes, and this is exactly what we wanted. So this is how we can create the objects, 3D objects with blend count, blend feature. So that's it for this video. We will see you in another video.